So this is by far the worst wrap that I've ever done. The way I break this down is it's 75% my ability, my inexperience, and 25% material. I don't want to bash the material too bad. Looks good from far, but it's far from good. So a few weeks ago, I got hit up by a company called Vinylfrog, and they said, "We like your rap videos. Would you like to try out some of ours?" And so I looked up their website. You know, I get hit up a lot of times from companies, and they look like scams, but I looked up their website and they had some really nice colors. They had some super gloss finishes that was very similar to a product that's out there that you really can't get unless you have a wrap shop. I was intrigued. And they weren't that expensive. It's a Chinese vinyl, and you know, I've heard in the past, stay away from that. Just stick with the main ones. A Nosatech, if you can get it, because that's the one you have to have an account for. 3M, Avery, KPMF. Stick with those, because those are well known and you're gonna have good results with those. And that's what I have done in the past, but I figured they hit me up and they said, "Hey, take a look at what colors you like and pick one out. We'll send you out a roll so you can wrap your car." And I'm glad that they sent out a roll and it was just for my car, because I would have to rip this off for a customer and I would have to eat the cost. Because again, I don't want to talk bad about them, because the wrap itself, the color is amazing. It's the same color as new Bronco has from Ford. That color is awesome. And it looks awesome on this car. Even under the fluorescent lights. Outside in the sun, it looks really good. The material is next level. You have this backing, it's a plastic backing. You also have a plastic cap sheet. It's kind of like PPF, and even the material's thicker. But when you have the plastic on the front and the back and you roll it up tight in a roll, you don't get orange peel at all. There is no orange peel on this. It looks like paint. That looks like blue paint. It looks amazing, because on the hood, I screwed up the piece for the hood, so I had black. I just did the black hood with some Avery, and you can see the imperfections. You don't see anything with this. This is why I'm torn with this, because the material itself, the finish is great. This is gonna turn into a bashing video. I'm sorry, Vinylfrog, but I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to. Okay, the people that are out there watching this that are looking to use Vinylfrog, make sure you're not doing it by yourself. This is a material you cannot install by yourself. With the static of the cap sheet and the static of the back sheet, you will pull in dust from your neighbor's house into this vinyl. You cannot clean this car enough. You have to have at least 3 people, because the glue is so strong. It's a medium tack. So once it touches the car, it sticks pretty tight. You're not able to move it that much and adjust things. And they suggested me putting soap on a paper towel and wiping that on the hood so it would slip a little bit more. In my eyes, that was just wrong. You got the soap underneath it, and it's just, the glue is too strong. The glue is too strong. You should use a very low tack or a heat or pressure sensitive glue. This product would be perfect. If this was a low tack with a pressure sensitive glue, I would stop buying any other film. I would just buy this film. So my suggestion to Vinylfrog is use a better glue. And plus, this glue gave me a headache. It's very strong glue. This is a 3-car garage. It was just me in here with the car, and I had a headache every day using this film. Pulling that stuff off, smelling that glue, heating the glue up. It was not good. Not good at all. But then once you give some pressure to move it, the whole thing pops off. That's what I noticed. That back quarter panel, I was so frustrated. I was throwing stuff. That's why I didn't film much, because YouTube doesn't like cussing. That panel was absolutely ridiculous for me. I had to go for a walk. I had to step away from this. This entire wrap took me 7 days. Now, I wasn't doing it full 7 days. I did take some time off because I would do one panel and then stop, because it was frustrating for me. I actually had my dad help me on the back panel, which the deck lid, which we actually 2-pieced. Because of the spoiler, I could 2-piece it, but I didn't want to have to deal with that curve. This material is way thicker. I was confident going into this. I had wrapped, this is the 10th car I've wrapped by myself, learned by myself, self-taught. I had such confidence going into this. Now, I don't know if I want to wrap another car again. I really don't. I have a black Model S Plaid that I'm supposed to do next. Not in this film, in Avery Dennison. I'm second guessing. I really am. Frustrating. Frustrating because it took a week of work for one video that isn't going to get that many views. Yes, the film was free. Thank you. But I'm frustrated. Can you tell? Can you tell? Did I say frustrated? I think I said frustrated. I may have said that. Play a drinking game. How many times did I say frustrated? But the color is absolutely amazing. So I do have to wrap that still. It kind of tunneled here, so I just pulled it off. It looks so good. I was so excited. I even wrapped the calipers just on the face of them. And that looks amazing. Those look so good together. The black with the blue. This color is so good. So good. Told you I messed up on the hood, so I have Avery Dennison on the hood, and I just put a racing stripe matching the T. It goes right up the top. And then on the bumper, I continued black. You can't really see it. But when you get up to it, all this is rain up here. You probably won't be able to see it until you get in the sun, but there's dust all through here. When I was moving this panel, you have to get your hand up in there to pop, because this is really good here. But as I was popping here, this whole thing would pop up. And as that would do, that more static would come in and it would pull dust. I cleaned so much. I took old vinyl, I took the wheels off, wrapped old vinyl inside here, cleaned everything, and I still had issues. The only panel that I didn't was this door. I was able to keep the cap sheet on, and you really can't keep the cap sheet on because it's very firm. Let me take this one off. Look at the static. It just sticks wrapped around me. This cap sheet does not stretch. Oh, it's just for protection. Other films have a cap sheet on there. 3M on their gloss films, they keep a cap sheet on there, but it's more of a saran wrap, and you can wrap the whole car with it. You can stretch corners with it, and then when you're done squeegeeing, you pull that cap sheet off, and then you have no scratches. The backing is even harder plastic. I mean, this does not do anything, but there's so much static with this. This creates a ton more static. So now you have this loaded up, a very staticky, there's a piece of dust right there. It's flying to it. You probably couldn't see it, but there's dust right there. I haven't even done anything really, and there's already dust on this. And it's hard to get off. This is very, very tacky material, and it's very, very thick. So when you heat it up, it doesn't like to stretch, by the way. Again, the car looks good from 5 feet away. And those black Martian wheels, the MW05s, they look amazing with this color. But I was super excited going into this. Now I'm defeated. Worst wrap I've ever done. So should a beginner buy vinyl from Vinylfrog? I don't think you should buy the super gloss. They do have regular films that have the paper backing. I think you could try that. I would stay, unless you have 4 people in your shop, 3 people in your shop, I'd stick away from the super gloss. And it's a shame because it looks really, really good. I can see it on the lens right there on the camera, and it looks amazing. I gotta do some easier projects to get my confidence back up. Can you tell I'm a little defeated? Yeah. Yes, you can. But even though I'm defeated, I'm gonna say stay awesome, stay positive. I'll see you on the next one. When? I don't know.